Hello everyone, this is Kill Me Lord and welcome to In the Darkness. Let's switch that to English before I have a problem later. Finale number 3, we left. Okay. I didn't think that was actually going to be a thing. You know, like, I didn't think that was going to be a thing. So, this is a game inspired by H.P. Lovecraft's short story, The Whisperer in Darkness. This is kind of like a reimagined tribute for gaming purposes for the certain parts of the book. So, yeah, but let's not just leave. There's like some acceleration going on with me. Walking around like it feels weird. I don't know why it feels so weird, but it does feel weird. Okay, come in this way. Oh, no. Fucking no. Is there a crouch button? Front door is here for some reason. The grave. See, now the problem is that I can't read this because it won't let me. What are the controls? WASD, space, left click, right click. I have no idea what I'm doing here, actually. My ladder. Aha! I stole your sugar. The real horror game is the friends we made along the way. Either that or I'm just stupid and I can't open up doors. Can I read this note now? Bruh. Let's do that again. This time in English. I can't read that note. I could not read that. I looked at it and it sure was not English. Let's see, are you English now? My dear Wilmoth, it is with a certain urgency that I find myself compelled to pen these lines, for an abrupt departure has interrupted our precious correspondence. I regret that I have been unable to respond to your recent letters, the contents of which linger in my mind like a persistent echo. The nature of my investigations has reached a critical juncture, demanding all of my attention and dedication. The preparations for my work confine me to this abode, immersed in my research and the discoveries that flow from it. I have touched upon realms of knowledge that would send shivers down the spine of the common man. I cannot say with certainty if or when you will read these words, but I hope they reach you in a moment of clarity, when your mind is prepared to receive what I have uncovered. In my study, I am perfecting a device, of which I have hinted in previous missives. There lie the fragments of our correspondence, witnesses to our intellectual exchanges and the revelations they contain. I cannot convey more in these few lines, but I urge you to explore with an open and curious mind. The truth behind my words and my research is as fascinating as it is complex. You'll find all you seek among my writings and notes. With esteem. Ackley? The lights don't work. That is a nice marble countertop. Little reading nook, I guess. Italian opening. I don't know what the hell that is. I don't know what the Italian opening could be. Hold on. Let's read these notes. The progress with the cylinder continues to unveil new challenges and wonders. I am at a loss to understand what I have where I acquired the knowledge I was applying, nor can I fully discern the workings and ultimate purpose of this machine. I cannot help but... This is actually really hard to read. I cannot help but notice a persistent hum emanating from outside, a sound so faint it insinuates itself into my daily reflections. It's as if a silent voice is guiding me, suggesting the direction I would follow. This noise, although seemingly trivial, appears to carry a subtle message that influences my decisions. I've identified 4 essential components needed to complete the contraption: the condensation node, the refraction chamber, the synchronization core, and the detection vessel. As the components come together, the sense of wonder and unease grows. Ackley. Oh. A lamp. Can I grab things, or... Okay, I'm not ashamed to admit when I have to Google something. Italian opening and chess. Pawn to e4. Pawn to e4, pawn to e5. Let's start with that. Pawn to e4, pawn to e5. I think it starts with white, so... A, B, C, D, E... 4, E... E5... And then it goes... Oh, okay. Horse on G, or knight on G to... Knight to F3, knight to C6. Knight to c6, and then it's the bishop to c4. That's the Italian opening, I guess. fuck am I doing?
Ah, Wilmarth. Welcome. I knew the time would come when you would hear my voice once more. It was not difficult to foresee
I wasn't even supposed to
that you
do
would
what I did.
discover the message at the entrance. But now, there is something more urgent that demands your attention. From this moment onward, you must focus on what is imminent. On the table, you will find some scribbles. There, everything you need to know to complete the device is described.
Oh fuck, where'd it go? Oh no. Oh no, I lost a piece. I can only hope that it's outside actually, so... My dear Wilmoth, I've received your recent letter with great pleasure, and I'm grateful for your comforting words. I understand your concerns and hope you find solace in knowing that, although my research ventures into occasionally unsettling paths, my spirits remain steady, and the work proceeds with determined strides. The progress of my project has reached a critical juncture. Through my studies, I have made significant strides in the construction of a contraption that I believe may aid us in unraveling the mysteries that envelop these cursed hills. Perhaps it is age, or my mind is not as sharp as it once was, and I struggle to recall how I received a revelation that has helped me overcome the block I mentioned in my previous letter. I cannot yet share all the details, but I assure you that the results will be worthy of your attention and curiosity. As the weather grows milder, I invite you to visit me here in Vermont. It would be a pleasure to host you in my home and personally show you the progress of my studies. I believe a visit would not only be welcome, but also beneficial for us both, allowing us to discuss these fascinating topics face to face. However, with great sadness, I must inform you that my dear dog, who has been a constant source of companionship and comfort, recently passed away under mysterious circumstances. His loss has left a deep void in my life, and now alone, I no longer feel secure within the walls of my home. Nevertheless, his memory remains a sweet consolation. I eagerly anticipate the day when we may reunite. Till then, I remain, as always, with affection and esteem, Ackley. Okay, so that piece did come down here. This is important to me. Oh my god, it's the goop. I didn't actually think this was going to be a piece of it. That's, goop's there now. There's the piece I accidentally threw outside. From upstairs. Stop. Okay, I need 2 more pieces. One of them's up there. I know that. But where would the other one be? I don't like how crunchy the air is getting out there. I am lost. I don't know what I'm looking for. this thing is? Leave the gas on, fuck it. There's something out there.
I imagine you are currently downstairs. If you haven't yet found all the necessary components, I suggest you do not limit your search to the house alone. Check the surrounding grounds as well. Now that I think
I don't
want
to go out there.
There might be something near my dog's grave. My guests, or rather, I believe it was them, may have left clues or parts there.
Yeah, I don't want to go out there. Listen, I left both the doors open and these guys are crazy outside. I saw the creature. Okay, now I just need one more piece, wherever it may be. But dear Wilmoth, this time my words will reach you with a different tone, filled with a new serenity that may surprise you. Last night, or perhaps the night before, time seems to become elusive in my grasp. I received visitors. Yes, visitors, unexpected yet long awaited, who have swept away every shadow of doubt and fear from my mind. My guests, Wilmarth, were enraptured by my studies, my notes, and the progress I have made with the contraption I previously mentioned. I cannot express how reassuring it was to finally find someone who fully comprehends the scope of my work, someone who shares my thirst for knowledge and my desire to pierce the veils of the unknown. Their understanding was such that my past concerns seemed like mere trifles. They spoke to me of journeys, Wilmarth. Journeys to realms beyond the reach of human imagination, to spaces extended beyond the stars we see. They told me that I will soon be ready to embark, to leave these hills and the land that has become so alien to me. And the most extraordinary thing is that I cannot wait. Imagine, dear friend, the truths we might uncover, the marvels that await us. Do not know what still holds me here, perhaps merely the anticipation of a final signal, a definitive confirmation. I feel that everything is now in place, that each piece of the puzzle has fit perfectly. I hope you can understand my joy and impatience. Perhaps one day you will join me on these journeys, and together we shall explore the most hidden corners of the universe. Until then, await with confidence, for the moment of revelation is near. With affection and eagerness. Where's that creature? Grab the light pole. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. So I found that. Right. So I found that. It's not this bowl, is it? Eh. I'm gonna burn the sugar. I don't know what the fuck this Italian opening is. Because whatever I found when I Googled it was not the Italian opening. I hope I don't. Do I actually have to do this chest thing? Because that's going to be a pain. I don't know. This chest thing doesn't make sense to me. Will this letter find you in good health, though I must confess that mine is not at its best. Recent days have brought with them an experience I am unable to fully explain, and I fear that the boundaries of my mind are becoming ever more tenuous. The work on the contraption continues, but with an ever-growing shadow that prompts me to question whether it should indeed be completed. There's a feeling within me, a vague awareness that perhaps what I am attempting to bring to light should never see the light of day. Since the passing of my faithful companion, the silence of the house has been replaced by a constant and almost aggressive hum, louder and more present than before, as if his absence has unleashed something that once preferred to remain hidden, a presence that seeps through the walls and fills the air of my abode. The sound, Wilmarth, seems to carry with it a dark truth. I cannot help but wonder if my mind is simply giving way under the weight of it all. It is not only the hum that torments me. By night in the dim light I have begun to glimpse shapes, strange figures of an unnatural pink, or at times as black as the very shadow, which seems to elude my gaze as soon as I attempt to focus on them. They pass by the windows, too swiftly for me to discern anything concrete. Their presence is undeniable, though I am uncertain of their nature. Are they real, or product of my exhaustion? I no longer know. Last night, the most unsettling event of all left me utterly sleepless. I was already in a state of anxious wakefulness when I distinctly heard a knock at my door. A sharp, deliberate sound that reverberated through the empty house. I rose, my heart pounding fiercely in my chest, but when I opened the door, there was nothing. Nothing except the cold night wind that seemed to whisper ancient truths. I do not know how much longer I can endure this. I wonder if it is wise to continue with this experiment, or if I should cease before something irreparable occurs. Wilmarth, I urge you to seriously consider before deciding to join me here. It may not be safe for either of us. With affection and dread, Ackley. It has to be this note has the fucking clue. Enhance. Oh. Fucking let me out. I'm so lost. I'm gonna do some looking. I don't know. All I'm finding online is like, oh yeah, there's clues hidden around on the board, near the board. Ain't no clues. So I found that piece. I got the piece that was outside by the dog. read that. I read that. My phone's binging. Click, click. Shut the fuck up. Just bring this bowl up here. Is that it? No, okay, oh, this plate. Losing my fucking mind. I'm losing it. Hmm. E4, E5. Then it's knight to F3. And then it's knight to C6. It's bishop to there. That's supposed to be the Italian opening. But for some reason, that's wrong. Do I need to pull the pawn? Or, I mean, pull the other one out, too? Yes. I just had to take it one step further.
Ah, excellent. You've completed the device.
I'm losing. I spent like 15 minutes doing that.
You will have noticed a ladder. Bring it here and place it near the sofa. You'll need it to reach the high shelf. Up there, you'll find an apparatus. Take it down and place it on the table. Follow the cable. You should encounter no difficulties. Do not tarry. Now it falls upon you to understand.
Oh, I've got it, man. I'm like 2 steps ahead. My dear Wilmoth, I feel that these will be the last words I write to you. The last from the man you know. Today I must depart. And I know, oh, I know that I shall never return. If you decide to come here, know that I will not be there to welcome you, not as before. But do not fear. The keys, yes, the keys, you'll find them under the doormat in front of the door. Right there where no one else would think to look. Ah, the simplicity of it makes me smile. Wilmarth, forgive me, forgive me. I have failed to aid you as I should have, but listen well. It is all true. Every question, every fear, they are here, among us. They always have been, and soon they will not be alone. Not just here in Vermont. No. They will seek elsewhere, seek help. And who are we to refuse? The mountains, those mountains, hide secrets beyond your imagination. And I can do nothing but accept their offer. Oh, Wilmarth, how could I resist? The thought overwhelms me, intoxicates me. My mind races towards a future I can no longer escape. You know, sometimes I wonder if this is not a terrible madness, if I'm not abandoning my very essence, my humanity. But, what delight, what joy consumes me. I've never known such exhilaration. It's like a flame, a fire that burns and consumes all that I was. Tonight, Wilmarth, tonight is the moment. I will depart, yes. I will depart towards a destiny that calls to me, that screams in my ears. But first I must activate the contraption, the machine. They told me it would not be painful. No, it will not be painful. What does it matter? What does it truly matter? This is all that remains. The only path still open. But listen to me, dear friend. This will not be the last time we hear from each other. Oh, at least not in these conditions. They promised me there will be a way, and it will be up to you then. Wilmarth, it will be up to you to choose, but we shall speak of this later.
Ah, finally. Now you can see me. Clearly, Wilmarth. I'm sorry for the deception, but it was necessary for you to grasp the truth. You know too much now. To turn back, but do not think it
Throws
ends
a brain.
Here. Worlds await us. An infinity of knowledge. Look closely. Isn't it extraordinary? This new body of mine allows me to transcend the cosmic void and experience I doubt you've ever imagined. There's nothing to fear. They are benign and offer a path to horizons the human mind has never explored. Hurry, the moment is imminent. They are coming, and we shall depart together into the unknown. I've convinced them to wait for you. Join me, my friend.
Bruh.
Do not attempt to flee. The escape routes are closed. You're intelligent enough to understand that, at this point, you have no other choice.
I've got it. I'm in it. I'm in the goop. I chose the goop.
Ah, finalmente. Ora puoi vedermi chiaramente, Wilmart.
Ah, finally. Now you can see me. Clearly, Wilmarth. I'm sorry for the deception, but it was necessary for you to grasp the truth. You know too much now. To turn back.
I'm not doing
do
it.
not think
I'll just
ends
sit here
here.
and wait out the time so we get the
Worlds
last
await us.
ending. That's all I
An
want.
infinity of knowledge. Look closely. Isn't it extraordinary? This new body of mine allows me to transcend the cosmic void and experience. I doubt you've ever imagined there's nothing to fear. They are benign and offer a path to horizons the human mind has never explored. Hurry, the moment is imminent. They are coming, and we shall depart together into the unknown. I've convinced them to wait for you. Join me, my friend. Do not attempt to flee. The escape routes are closed. You're intelligent enough to understand that, at this point, you have no other choice.
They killed me. Okay. That was In the Darkness. Read the short story. Read the short story that was written by Lovecraft, if you wish. It's The Whisperer in Darkness. That's what this is based off of. Alright. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!